going to do is a submission that you've probably seen numerous times. You probably see it in the early UFCs. It's a sport part, but also works in self-defense too. It is called the triangle choke. So the triangle choke is when you're in somebody's guard, or when somebody's in your guard and you need this, and you're going to submit them. There's a number of things you can do. So maybe what we'll do is start off with this one, and then we'll work into other submissions out of the guard. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is I'm going to angle the camera down a little bit so you can see us, so you can see my big head down there. Okay, I'm going to fire off this hat. Zek is going to jump into my guard. Okay, so we've gone to the ground. He's taken me to the ground. We've somehow ended up in the ground. Okay, and what I've done is, in order to always, my idea is always this: whether it's standing, ready to take in the clinch, whether it's whether you're looking to take down, whether you're looking to control on the ground or whatever like that, you always want to keep your enemy as close, your combatant, as close as you can to you. And so there's only one way to, I mean, when you're in the guard right here, what most times, if the guy's throwing fists at you, you want to be able to get hand control. Okay, so now I've got him in the guard. There's a number of different guards out there. Okay, there's butterfly guard, there's rubber guard, there's closed guard, there's whatever you want. Sorts of guys are making all sorts of things. So what I want is hand control. Okay, and what I want to be able to bring him off his base. Now remember, we talked about what the best place to be is when you get in the guard is to what? Is to posture up so that your shoulders are over top of your hips. And that way he can rain down punches in which I'm trying to block him, or I'm trying to block him, and all that, okay? So, for me, underneath, my goal is to get hand controlled. And once I got hand controlled, then there's all sorts of things I can do. So I pull him over, this, hand controlled. Okay, I can pull him over, and then once I pull him over like this, I can get this hand right here, and I can wrap it around this arm right here. Now there's numerous things you're looking and going, gosh, there's so many things I can do here. And yes, there is. I can just put this right down here, block his leg, and I can arch. I won't do it right now, but I can flip him right over. I can fart on him like I just did right there. Okay, I can get him on the side. I can get him right over top, full mount, whatever. Come on, get him. Okay. He's probably dying from the smell. Ha ha! Anyways, another weapon added to the arsenal. Okay, so we grab his arms. Okay, now the one I'm talking about when it comes to a triangle is a strange one. Okay, so what you're going to want to do straight away, if you're getting him in the triangle, he's gone over, okay, and he's trying to get control. Now you will take you get hand control, and what you do is you get this hand right here and you push it back. So see this hand right of his right here? It's going back. It's going back, okay? And once you get that back, you're gonna wanna put your leg over top, okay? And your idea is to get this leg right up on his shoulder. Okay, now once I get this leg on this shoulder, sometimes you see guys, they inch their way up, okay? Now you just did something silly, because now you've left yourself open to me just hammering the absolute freaking life out of you right here, right in the worst part. If it's life and death, I just killed you. Anyways, get back up. Did you just fart? Oh my gosh. Anyways, get back up. No girls watching this, I don't think. Anyways, don't worry about it. If you farted, go ahead. Anyways, what am I saying? Okay, so what I've done is I push this leg back. I get this up here, okay? Push this arm back. I get this up here, okay? And the next thing I want to do is I want to get this arm across, okay? Get this arm across underneath his chin, his own arm, okay? Now when I do that, I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna get to this spot, and what you'll see a lot of guys do is they'll reach and they'll get their arm like that, okay? They'll get their leg like that. And are you breathing? Okay? And what they will do is they'll get it in here and they will clamp down on this. This is not a perfect triangle by any means, okay? Right now I'm crushing the wind out of him, okay? But I've got this arm, okay? So I'll show you from a different angle. Okay, so different angle, here we go. So he's in my guard, okay? Guard's pretty loose. I get a hold of his hands. The first thing I want to do is I want to send this hand back there, and I want this arm, this leg, to go over top, right there, okay? So if I can get him, see, he's struggling a bit here, but see, I get the back of my knee on his shoulder. Next thing I do is I take this arm right here and I bring it across my chest and I push, and I can actually take this arm now right like this and bring it across, okay? I can bring it across. I grab on there. Now the next thing you see this all the time, I said this, you see guys reaching up to grab their foot to get this foot underneath the back part of their knee. Okay? Now once they do that, I don't even need to hang on to this right here. What I want to do is I want to grab on this head and I want to pull it. I want to arch again and I want to pull it. Now I can roll over into what we call a top triangle or whatever. This has so many multiple uses, okay? So now if somehow he gets free of this, okay, get up on your knees again. He gets his arm around, okay, and I can probably grab him by a mouthpiece. Well, I'll show you that another time. Fish hook him. I said I never fish hook before, but sometimes to get him off you have to. Okay, but anyways, sorry, I shouldn't have fish hooked you. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well you resisted me. What do you expect? Jeez Louise. So he gets free like this, then I can instantly roll, push his head back, and roll into an arm bar. Okay? Remember, keep it up like that. What was that? What was that? Yeah, okay? So, finer points you'll want to remember when you're doing this. Okay, hop in the guard again. Hop in the guard, this way. Okay, finer points. Okay, to remember to keep in. There's all sorts of guys that are way 10 times better than this than me. But the basics you want to remember, okay? You want to, this needs to be, don't stop struggling right now. Okay, jeez, kids. Anyways, you want to take this, the time in which you push this arm back, okay? You want to make this and putting your leg up kind of almost one motion, okay? So it's like this. It's almost like you're taking both, and going like that with him, right? Like this, okay? Okay, so when you're going like this, okay, you're pushing his leg, pushing his arm back, bringing this one forward, and then at the same time, putting the back of your knee on top of his shoulder, right? Okay, the next one, the quicker you can get all these things done, the easier it will be to do your triangle. This arm, I'm gonna push this thing across like this, okay? And then as I do that, okay, I'm still hanging on right here, still hanging on. I'm going to get this foot, and I'm gonna put this foot, top of my foot is going underneath my knee, okay? Going underneath my knee. Now at this point, okay, at this point, there is no use on me even hanging onto this arm anymore. I can just crank like this as hard as I want. But even the better way to go is when sit up, is if I can get this arm across underneath his chin. Okay? If I can get it underneath his chin right there, then any bit of pressure that I put on him, okay? So I'm up here like this. I put it across, I grab on here. Actually start again. Okay? So don't fight me here. I just want to do this, okay? So take my shoe off. Okay, so I push this back. I go up like this. Okay? I get this arm and I push it across. If I can get, now see, the best thing to do is once I've got this across is to keep this, put his biceps, if I can, push it underneath like this. Push it underneath where his throat is, underneath his chin. Best thing is underneath the chin. You'll still get the submission without putting it under the chin, but the best thing is to do, the quickest one will be other. So I got this underneath the chin, okay? I now go up and put this underneath here, okay? I don't even need to hang on to the arm anymore. What I need to do is hang on the back of the head and I pull it forward and his own bicep will cut off the blood, okay? And he'll be out in a bit, okay? All right. So, that's the triangle choke.